we were all starting to wonder when stuff like this would actually be announced and when it would come out. And now it looks like we're getting a pretty good indication of what Sony has up its sleeves. And it sounds okay. You know, one of the things that I feel like they're doing is maybe taking a bit too much of a page out of what Microsoft is doing, and maybe they should be doing their own thing, because I feel like Sony always excels when they do their own thing as opposed to kind of copying or stealing from what others do. And what I mean by that is, you know, Sony has been very inventive throughout their history as a company with the PlayStation, and the times that they've kind of faltered a bit is when they were directly trying to copy or emulate what the competition is doing. That usually doesn't work out well for anybody, by the way. It's not just a Sony thing. Like Microsoft, Nintendo, whoever, it doesn't really work out well when they try to emulate what the others are doing. And this is just more kind of instance of that. I'm sure there's going to be some people that are kind of happy about this stuff, but for me, it's just one of those things where I'm looking at it and I'm going, you know, this doesn't look very good. It looks like they're trying a little bit too hard to copy what the other companies are doing, and I'm not sure that it's going to work out as well as they probably think it is. So, you know, at the end of the day, you know what? It really just kind of comes down to what fans are going to think and what gamers are going to think. And, you know, as far as I can tell, you know, gamers are going to continue to do things one way or the other. And this is like, I don't know if this is Sony's best move, but it's certainly something to kind of take into consideration. We'll see what happens from this. And, you know, again, I think a lot of people are going to be talking about this, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to be, you know, disappointed as well. There might be some that are happy with it, but we'll see. What's up, everybody? I'm Crab Gamer, and of course, this is Crab Gamer Reviews, your home for gaming news, opinions, reviews, and much more. You'll probably notice a few cool changes around here, but that shouldn't stop you from giving us a like and possibly consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. Thank you so much for choosing to spend some of your free time with me today. It means a lot. I know how busy you are with friends, family, kids, wives, husbands, whoever, work, school, but the fact that you come by and watch some videos means a lot to me. Please leave us a like as well. That would mean a lot to me, and just know that it's very much appreciated what you all do. So thank you guys very much. Now, we have an idea of, you know, how incredible Game Pass's value is for Microsoft, right? They're betting the whole farm on that. Now, Sony, they have this Spartacus idea, and now we have some more information about it via Jeff Grubhub. And I will link this so you guys can check it out. But according to this, Sony's looking to expand PlayStation Plus by introducing new features and by integrating elements from PlayStation Now. Now, Bloomberg originally reported about these efforts, which Sony initially called Spartacus, in December. But now GamesBeat can provide some more info on what the new offerings will look like. And of course, it looks like an evolution of PlayStation Plus with 3 tiers. It currently calls these tiers Essential, Extra, and Premium. Although those names could change between now and when the service actually launches, the subscription for these programs is monthly and starts at $10 and goes up to $16. And what does each of these tiers get you? Well, the current plan is this. PlayStation Plus Essential is monthly games, and basically is the $10 price. That's what we get now. Now, the thing that's not really... but I can't remember if PlayStation Plus is it $10 a month if you do it monthly, because I know it's only $60 for the year if you buy it for the year. I think they probably won't change that, but if you do want to get it monthly, you know, that's quite an expensive prospect, you know, costing $120 a year for just that, which would be double what actually buying it up front would cost. So then there's also PlayStation Plus Extra, which gets you monthly games, a game catalog, for $13 a month. And then there's PlayStation Plus Premium, which gets you monthly games, a game catalog, streaming, classic games, and game trials at $16 a month. So they took it $1 above what Microsoft is charging for Game Pass Ultimate, but they're not offering what Microsoft has in Game Pass Ultimate. It seems like a bit of a problem there. So PlayStation Plus Essential is the PlayStation Plus that you already know, and for $10 a month you get monthly games that you can add to your library. This works a lot like it already works today. PlayStation Plus Extra, meanwhile, gets you the monthly games and a game catalog for $13 a month. The game catalog is a library of hundreds of older downloadable games. This seems to be Sony ripped the download catalog out of PS Now and popped it onto PlayStation Plus instead. PlayStation Plus Premium gets you all of the above and then everything else for $16 per month. that everything else includes PlayStation Now streaming capabilities. You also get a library of classic games, as well as new game trial features, which enables game trials you download to start playing a full version of new PlayStation games. This is likely has a time limit function. They've actually kind of tested this previously with, I think, I believe anyway, with the recent Kojima game and some other games. They've tested this where you get like a 5-hour time limit or whatever. So it's kind of like EA Play or whatever, where they let you have a time limit on a lot of these games. Similar to how game trials work on EA Play service from Electronic Arts, according to them. Again, all these prices and names could change, but this is the general outline of what to expect from Spartacus. And these features should make PlayStation Plus look much stronger in comparison to Xbox Game Pass than they already are. While Sony will not include full versions of his blockbuster games in PlayStation Plus on day one, game trials will at least give a bigger audience a chance to sample those games. Sony is moving its testing phase for Spartacus in the next few weeks, and it could announce the details of its new membership program in March, although that'll depend on whether it's ready to roll out in time. And whether the service is actually ready, because there's rumors that they're kind of testing this stuff right now. And, we'll see exactly what happens before too long. But, yeah, definitely interested to see how that kind of works out. And, again, it's going to depend on what's going to happen in the future. But, yeah, this sounds pretty interesting. But it also sounds like it's not really going to be much of a match for what Microsoft is offering in terms of what they have to offer against Game Pass. It just doesn't really seem like that much of a big deal to me personally. So I mean, I'm not sure how other people will kind of look on it, but there's a lot of unanswered questions, obviously. But I did see a lot of like PlayStation fans actually kind of express disinterest in it and saying, it costs more than Game Pass, but you're not getting the full day one games. You're not getting EA Play. Like, what exactly are you getting? Because a lot of people aren't interested in game streaming, and obviously that's going to be stuff that people don't really care about. Is it going to have backwards compatibility? Are you going to be able to access these games without being able to, without being able to pay, $100 and $200 a year? Like, are you going to be able to do that? I think that's the thing that people are probably really kind of wondering. And I do hope that we see some kind of answers to that soon. It looks like we're going to be getting some kind of answers to it. And that could be something that, obviously fans and people are looking at and looking forward to seeing. But, at the end of the day, it really just kind of comes down. We need to see Sony kind of step up. But I'm not sure if this would work out well for them. The way that they have this kind of planned. I just feel like it's one of those things that, they probably need to rethink some of this. I'm not saying they need to do day one games, but I think the pricing on this isn't exactly where it needs to be. And I hope that they kind of go out and adjust some of that accordingly. Hopefully that's what we get before too long. So, I would love to see something change with this. I mean, Sony, they're kind of on the right path here, but this isn't exactly what I think people are going to be like flocking to as an alternative to Game Pass. It's not there, especially if those are the correct prices. Which again, take it with a grain of salt, because anything can change. We'll see what happens, but yeah, it's crazy to see. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Remember, I'm going to link all of this in the description so you can check it out. Rack 'em up, fact 'em up, crap gamer 'em up. Have a great day. Crap gamer out.